Eddie Howe has given us his thoughts heading into the summer window, and that includes the potential signing of loan player Matty Targett. Along with that, he has spoken about the Burnley game this Sunday, and it's also rumoured that Eddie Howe will be signing a new long-term deal with the club. Yes guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video. Hope you guys are all looking forward to the weekend. Eddie Howe has been out this morning and done his pre-match press conference ahead of the Burnley game, so there's quite a lot to talk about. I should say, be sure to subscribe down below if you are watching my videos but haven't subscribed yet. We're getting really close to 30,000 subscribers, and as the season is slowly coming to an end, that would just be tremendous. So if you could do, that would be great. Asked about the Arsenal game on Monday night, Eddie Howe said there was a whole range of emotions. I was very proud of the performance and what the players had delivered, then very proud of the club, of how it's united together in the fight to stay in the division. I really enjoyed seeing everyone happy. Monday night, I think, was the best experience I've ever had at St James's Park. It was incredible going into that game against an Arsenal side who have got a fantastic record against Newcastle. If I'm honest, I really didn't know if we were going to get anything from that game, but to do that for the last home game of the season was just brilliant, and I'm hoping that we can again win our final game of the season against Burnley on Sunday. It's a game that really has no bearing on Newcastle's season. We've already had a fantastic season, or a fantastic second half of the season, and whatever happens in this game doesn't really affect us, but it's a crucial game for both Burnley and Leeds on who gets relegated this season. If I am honest, my prediction is that Newcastle beat Burnley, but Brentford beat Leeds, and that Leeds go down regardless. So what happens in our game, we will have to wait and see. And Eddie Howe did speak about that as well. For anyone that thought we may get some sentimental send-offs for some players, like we saw Gale come on at the end of the Arsenal game, could we have seen Richie against Burnley? Could we have seen Manquillo? There's a few players who we expect to leave this summer. It doesn't look that way, because Eddie Howe has said, we will pick our strongest team and try to win the game. There's no let-up. Tactically, we will try to get it right. We know from previous experience that we need to be mentally right, and obviously Eddie Howe did have some time at Burnley, so he also said, I respect everyone at Burnley, and I really enjoyed my time there, and will always be grateful for them. Now, Trippier obviously spent some time at Burnley previously as well, so it'll be interesting to see if he enters the pitch, and Chris Wood. Now obviously we bought Chris Wood from Burnley in the January window, and I've no doubt there's some Burnley fans out there thinking, is it written in the stars that Chris Wood comes back and sends us down? Possibly, but again, I think from what we're hearing right here, it's most likely that Wilson will start, and Chris Wood hasn't really trained this week due to injury, but we will have to wait and see what happens on Sunday. Let me know your predictions for that game down in the comments. Eddie Howe was asked about the summer and next season, but as always, Eddie Howe gave a very professional response, knowing that we still have a game to play this Sunday. He said that he has got half an eye on the summer and preparing and planning to make that summer as cohesive as we can and try to get everything organised, but we have a game to play. We've got 2 training sessions left, and we will try to give our all to make them the best training sessions. So again, he's given a little bit, but not a lot. He's saying that he has got one eye on the summer, and I've no doubt about that. Obviously, we were due to go to America on a pre-season tour, but that Ohio Cup, I think it was called, has now been cancelled, and we were also trying to make new plans about that as well. So yeah, he's going to have a lot on his plate heading into the summer, but again, as always, Eddie Howe's concentrating on the here and now, which is 2 more training sessions and the game against Burnley. He did, however, give a little bit more information on Matty Targett, again, the left-back from Aston Villa, who has had a fantastic loan spell at Newcastle. It's rumoured that we have first refusal to sign Matty Targett at the end of the season for a rumoured fee of around 15-16 million. Now, I don't think there's many Newcastle fans out there who would not be pleased to see us sign Matty Targett in the summer after what has been, as I say, a fantastic spell at the club. And Eddie Howe went on to say, I'll be sitting down with all of my players at the end of the season and discussing futures. I'll be doing the same with Matt. He's been outstanding. Biggest compliment I can pay any loan player is that I view them as an integral member of the squad. So again, If that's not enough, I think at the end of the Arsenal game, Matty Targett was given an interview and Bruno ran over and went, sign him up, sign him up. We're seeing, the owners on the pitch, hugging Matty Targett as well. Now, we do not know the exact details of what's going to happen. They could well have been hugging him to say goodbye, who knows. But I think the kind of comments that are being made is making it look very likely. I think if we weren't going to sign him, he probably wouldn't have answered the question, to be honest. So I think it's looking very likely that we will sign Matty Targett very soon. As I've said many times, as these interviews creep on till the end of the season, we knew they were going to be overhauled by questions on the summer and next season. And when asked about next season, Eddie Howe went on to say, "I want my squad to be confident and ambitious. They have to believe in big things, and we have to set targets internally. We also have to manage expectation around the team. We don't want them to play under unnecessary burden and pressure." I think Eddie Howe has given a very clever answer there, as he always does, in terms of what we hope to achieve next season, because again, we have had a fantastic second half of the season. In terms of 2022, we are up there with the top 5 or 6 teams in terms of form, which is just mad. And again, it starts to get you thinking, what can we achieve next season? But again, if you rewind the clock not too far back and you'd offered me safety this season, definite safety next season, challenging for top 10 the season after that, I would have said yes. But again, it's hard not to get carried away with how well we've been playing. And I just think that Eddie Howe was trying to say there that yes, we will have targets for next season. We will try and achieve higher things next season. But just to say that, let's take it one step at a time and try not to get carried away. Which he's totally right, to be honest. And again, if you'd offered me, as I say, just to stay up next season as well, comfortably stay up next season, if you'd offered that to me in January when he came in, I would have ripped your arm off, So a bit of, perspective on what we're hoping for next season. It's also understood that Eddie Howe is now in talks with Newcastle over a new long-term deal. If I'm not mistaken, I think when he signed it was for a 2-year deal. So I expect the new contract to be 3 or 4 years. And I also expect that there might be a little pay increase in there for him as well. Just as a thank you, it's a well done, but it's also an acknowledgement of how well he's done since he got here, and it's basically saying we want you to stay and continue doing that great job for even longer. So it's fantastic news for Eddie Howe. It's great to see that it's been rewarded by the owners for the great work he's done, but I think it's great news for the fans, for the club, for everyone, because again, we've seen this turnaround in the club, and I'm hoping we can continue that into next season, but again, into the next 3 or 4 seasons, or however long this new contract is. So let me know your thoughts on Eddie Howe's new contract down below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. And if you missed my vlog against Arsenal on Monday night, be sure to click here. As I mentioned, it was my best experience ever at St James's Park, and I think the vlog really shows that. So be sure to take a look. Enjoy the weekend, and I'll catch you later.